lost you back there.
You know me, Dag. I'm too busy just staying alive. Pull over! Pull over! Shit! Monkey drivers!
If you use antiperspirant, it clogs up your pores. If you clog up your pores, you're going to sweat elsewhere, on your tongue, under your ears, on the forehead, and if you block all those areas with antiperspirant, you're going to get a breath problem. And that's fact. That's scientific fact. And if you block up everything, well, then you're going to sweat inside and get cancer.
That which died in my arms out there should never have walked on God's earth.
Agreed. So what was it, Dag?
A blasphemy. A demented monkey man, half-formed and hell-bent on dragging us back into the Stone Age.
Could you give us a detailed explanation as to why all this happened?
He was once a scientist who specialised in human evolution and had worked hard on it for many years. At some stage during his research, he discovered he was able to access mankind's atavistic tendencies and harness them for his own malevolent schemes. He developed a serum extracted from the gonads of gibbons, which when passed through the balls of chimps at light speed in a special atomic container could turn men into monkeys. He then set about contaminating our very own water supply. So I've had to develop an antidote, which is why everyone is now back to normal. Thankfully, he didn't succeed.
Well, I think we all saw the beast in us this last week.
True enough, but if you boys make another crack about my taking a shit in Dag's car, I'll give you the thick end of the wedge.
Okay, Liz, no need to go away.
Hey, I thought I told you!
She's going bananas.
It is funny. It is funny.
We laughed to protect ourselves, to mask the awful horror. Although I thought what Reed said about Liz going bananas was genuinely witty. Each man must acknowledge his beast, whether through sport or violent films. But a man must not let his beast be his master. Otherwise, you know better than Bill Wyman.
I called Madeline Wool Menagerie Wool. I've always been good with words. She was like a zoo in a woman.
I don't think anyone will get an animal impersonator like her again.
It's so hard to watch this episode, knowing that she's now missing, presumed dead, with the presumption heavily on dead. I don't think they'll find anything. But then again, she was like a candle in the wind. Unreliable.
I was typing and I had this block and suddenly I heard a voice come here, and it was Madeline. And she spoke to me. And she said, "Garth, that sentence needs a verb." And she was right. And she said, "That's inelegant." And then very quietly she went. And I lit a joss stick and prayed.
Through the years, you never let me down. You've turned my life around. The sweetest days I've found with you. Through the years, I've never been afraid. I've loved the life we made, and I'm so glad I stayed right here with you.
I reckon she's probably somewhere in the Eastern Bloc. That's my hunch.
Do you think she's still alive then?
No, I think she's probably just buried in the Eastern Bloc. If she got a burial.
Garth Marenghi's Darkplace is a Garth Marenghi production in association with Dean